And now let's get to the markets. Asian markets opened higher on Friday as investors reacted to US-Iran diplomatic efforts and hopes of a potential West Asia peace deal. Sentiment was also supported by a softer oil price outlook, even as uncertainty remains over Tehran's nuclear stockpile stance overnight. Now, overnight, Wall Street closed higher, with the Dow hitting a record high, while Asian indices also posted broad gains across the board: Japan, South Korea, and Australia, everywhere. Take a look at this next report for more.
Wall Street stocks finished higher Thursday after a choppy session as oil prices declined. The Dow added about 0.5%, while the S&P 500 and Nasdaq rose less than that. Investors hoped for a Middle East peace deal, even as the U.S. and Iran appeared to take directly opposing stances over Tehran's uranium stockpile and control of the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio told reporters there had been some good signs in talks with Iran. He also said a diplomatic deal between the two countries would be unfeasible if Tehran implemented a tolling system in the Strait of Hormuz, which is a key conduit for oil transportation. Earlier on Thursday, a Reuters report signaled a hardening stance from Tehran, with Supreme Leader Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei issuing a directive that the uranium should not be sent abroad. However, President Donald Trump said the U.S. will eventually recover Iran's stockpile of highly enriched uranium, which Washington believes is destined for a nuclear weapon, though Tehran says it is intended purely for peaceful purposes. Investors also reacted to earnings, including from NVIDIA, which fell nearly 2%, despite an upbeat revenue forecast from the world's most valuable company. The decline didn't surprise Ben McMillan, Chief Investment Officer of IDX Advisors.
I think that's, kind of classic. Wall Street's very good at buying the rumor and selling the news. And I think that's what we're seeing with NVIDIA. Wall Street has come to expect, especially, given that it's been almost 3 years of kind of blowout earnings like this. The NVIDIA bulls are glad that it came in as expected, but the stock is already pretty richly bid.
Walmart also fell after releasing its results, though it dropped more than 7% after the largest global retailer forecast second quarter profit below estimates and maintained its annual targets. CFO John David Rainey said consumers were feeling pressure from high fuel prices.